All right. Good luck, everybody. We're going to start with 2020 and work our way to the hobby box. Yeah, good luck, everyone. This will all ship tomorrow. And looky there, there's a Prism Black waiting for us. Good luck, everybody. Juju, Jordan Love going to Green Bay. Good start. A.J. Brown, a Herbie as well. We like. Stephon Diggs, Saquon on the gold foil. We got Jerry Jeudy going to Shaft in Denver. We got Antonio Gandy Golden going to Washington. And come on, be good to us. Look at that. Tua on the Prism Black. Oh, very nice. Who grabbed those Dolphins? Someone just grabbed them. Todd. There you go, Todd. Those Dolphins sat for a long time. Very nice. Very nice. We got Chase Claypool for Pittsburgh. Jalen Johnson for the Bears. Another Jordan Love. Okay, that works. Jerry Jeudy again for Denver. Another Tua. And J.K. Dobbins for Baltimore. What a great first pack. QBs everywhere and a Tua Prism Black. All right, and not a Henry Ruggs to be found. That's how we start things off here. Hey, Primo. Hey, Kim. Welcome in, guys. We are just getting going here. Good start, too. Had some good QBs. A couple Tuas, including a Prism Black. A couple Jordan Loves and a Herbie. All right. Hopefully the second pack will be just as good. And there's Mrs. Wise Guy.
Good morning, Wise Guy Tribe.
All right. We are rolling. All right. Let's see if we can get another Prism Black. That would be perfect. All right. Good luck. No Prism Black in this one, though. Clyde Edwards-Helaire going to KC. Matt Ryan. Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. Tyler Boyd. Jalen Reagor for the Eagles. Kyler Murray on the gold foil. We got Jalen Hurts on the Omega. There you go, Kurz. We got, and Jalen Reagor. Eagles all over the place. Eagles everywhere. Look at that, another Herbie too. Come on, let's go. Jonathan Taylor getting in on the action for Indy. Clyde Edwards-Helaire again. Another Jalen Hurts. Brandon Ayuk for the 49ers as well. Jeff Okudah for the Lions. And a Cam Akers for the Rams. Kurz. You're doing all right so far, Kurz. That was some good stuff for the QBs. Oh, that's why I had your back, Kyle. That's why I had your back. All right, let's see here. Give me a second. Sometimes I'm not as set up as I think I am. All right. All right, you guys ready for some Mosaic? Let's begin. All right, hopefully this goes as well as the 2020 packs did. Empty box. We got Dak Prescott on the National Pride for the Cowboys. Look at that. First pack. Honeycomb incoming. First pack. Let's go. Dalton Kincaid.
Oh man, are we getting the honeycomb song?
We could get the honeycomb song. A.J. Brown. Max Melton for Arizona. We got Herbie on the notoriety. And good luck, guys. Who is it? Who is it? Matt Stafford. How about that?
Matt Stafford.
For the Rams. Very
Gotta have a
nice.
Song.
Honeycomb's big. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not small. No, no, no. All right. For all you old school people. Who had those Rams? Jimmer. Nice hit, Jimmer. Matt
Kim wants the
Stafford.
bass song. Can I tell the story?
Oh, no. I think most people already know the bass song.
Kim, he asked me if I was listening, if I heard him singing that song, and I just looked at him like, I didn't realize you considered that a song.
238, yes. Yes, my age. I am old. And for the record, 238 is not far behind me. He just hides it better. Romeo Dobbs, Keenan Allen, Achane, Cameron Jordan. Oh, look at that. Carter King. Little Caleb Williams. All right. And Jason Newton for Washington. All right, so far so good. We're just getting started. I love it. The bass song gets stuck in your head. That would keep you up all night. Bass. All right, Jonathan Brooks for Carolina on the debut. Michael Mayer, Quincy Williams. We got Sam Darnold on the silver. Wrong QB, Vikings. And CeeDee Lamb on the Epic Performers going to the Cowboys. Ken Anderson, Jelani Woods, Njoku, Higbee. Oh, see, now that's the quarterback we're looking for. JJ and an AR going to Indy. We had the Vikings. I think that was Steve this time. It is Steve. All right, Steve, we're rolling. We're rolling. AJ Terrell, Alex Singleton, TJ Watt, Blake Corum for the Rams. We got a Mahomes on the mosaic going to Primo. There you go, Primo. And Nico on the Elevate for Houston with a Kid Reporter. All right, TJ on the National Pride going to Pittsburgh. Eddie George, AR, Ivan Pace, Josh Allen, and Pat Freiermuth going to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh pack. All right, first blaster down. Not too bad. We want more. Slab it up, playa. Empty box. Look at there. Brian Thomas on the debut for Jacksonville. Starting off with this one. What? That looks like an auto coming up. This is a good start, friends. Hendrickson, Gabe Davis, Marvin Harrison Jr. going to Arizona. We got Rome Odunze on the notoriety. And what do we got? Good luck, everybody. Really? Look at that. To his little brother going to Seattle. Seattle was not expecting this. Were you? Were you? Maybe you were expecting this. Who had Seattle? Jimmer again. Jimmer. Are you psychic, Jimmer? You just walk in and just gets all the deeds.
All the deeds.
All the deeds. That's what Primo calls them, deeds.
I know.
Hey, Primo, what's the story behind deeds? Can you give us the story? I want to call them deeds, but I feel like I need to know why they're called deeds. Where did deeds come from? All right. I feel like we all deserve to hear this story. Yes, Dylan, I want to hear the story of deeds. It just that word just showed up somewhere, and I never got the origin. Hey, Trash Can, people collect. People collect. Jalen Thompson, Jarrett Stidham, Demario Davis, Najee Phillips for the Giants, and Jacob Cowing for the 49ers. Yes, if you're only getting in breaks to turn a quick dollar, you're probably going to be disappointed a lot. That's all I'm going to say about that. Will Levis, Brock Purdy on the National Pride for the 49ers. Sam Darnold, Kenneth Walker, back-to-back. Kenneth Walker again, only silver, going to Seattle again. Jimmer. And Randy Moss on the Touchdown Masters, going to the Patriots. Right?
Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds. All right. Mike Evans, Josh Allen, Josh Jacobs, Alvin Kamara, Fatanu for Pittsburgh, and Romeo Doubs for Green Bay. Tyson, Jonathan Taylor, Zamir, Jatavian Sanders for Carolina. We got Chris Jenkins going to the Bengals on the Mosaic. Breece Hall on the notoriety for the Jets, and Kid Reporter. Bill Parcells for the Giants. Noah Fant, Mark Andrews, Garrett Wilson, Jalen Warren, and a Saquon going to Kurz. All right. We're 2 for 2 on hits with these. Can we go 3 for 3? Empty box. Looks like maybe we're free on this one, huh? Hall of Fame for Ed Reed in Baltimore. T. Higgins, Dortch, Michael Penix. There you go, Atlanta. You're on the board. Josh Jacobs on the Mosaic for Green Bay. And the Gossam one on the Epic Performers for the Lions. Gossam. Time for a Genesis? I'd be okay with that. Micah, Humphrey, Bijan, Marvin Mims, Jermaine Burton for the Bengals, and Daniel Carlson for the Raiders. My Touch kind of quiet. I think you got a Randy Moss in there. Witherspoon, Jatavian Sanders on the debut for Carolina. Dalton Kincaid, Dobbs. AR on the silver. There you go. Colts. And Brian Thomas on the elevate going to the Jags. Zach Ertz, Jack Campbell, Etienne, Keenan Allen, Terrion Arnold for the Lions. Oh, that's not too shabby. We take those, Carter King. On the debut, little Caleb Williams action.
Guess he's got to get some action somewhere.
That's right. Zeke, Derrick Henry, Jelani Woods, Devontae Walker for Baltimore, Jalen Hurts on the mosaic for the Eagles, Marvin Harrison on the notoriety. There you go, Arizona, and Kid Reporter. Tua on the national pride for the Dolphins, Ricky Sanders, Gibbs, Njoku, AJ Terrell, and Braylon Allen for the Jets. Very nice.
Good morning, Jack. You missed everything.
You missed it all, J-Mac. Actually,
you missed the honeycomb song.
Yeah, there was a honeycomb song. We had the bass song remix. Yes, the remix is just like the regular version. You can't tell. You can't tell the difference. It's just a little extra bass in it.
All about that bass.
Trey Benson for Arizona on the debut. Oh, wrong way. Joe Mixon, Zach Moss, Ramondre, Will Shipley for the Eagles, and Xavier Worthy on the elevate for Mr. Primo. James Conner, Ferguson, Pacheco, Slayton, Edgar and Cooper for Green Bay, and Tyreek on the national pride going to the Dolphins. Uh, 238. Can you be more specific? Pretty much. Oh, are you talking about Swamp Thing by the Grid? There's no words. I can't sing that. Tony Richardson, Trey Hendrickson on the national pride for the Bengals, Alexander, Johnston, Goddard, and little Myles Garrett on the bang action for Cleveland.
Maybe that's 238's way of telling you
It
something
is.
about how he feels about your singing.
Yeah. No, listen, we would go on road trips and I would make him listen to the whole thing. The whole CD was that song in different remixes. We listened to it there and back. Swamp Thing by the Grid, people. Look it up. You'll love it. Greg Lloyd, Montez Sweat, Tyreek, Jaden Daniels making an appearance. Hopefully not his only appearance today. Oh, and it isn't. Look at that right there on the notoriety. Nice. Steve and Quinion Mitchell for the Eagles.
To be fair, 238, I have also been on a few long car rides with Wise Guy listening to some questionable music.
questionable. If the question is this music awesome? Then yes. Yes. The answer is yes.
Your music collection is suspect.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do.
Bass. Franklin, Delpit, Kittle, Trey Benson for Arizona, Jalen Hyatt on the mosaic for the Giants, McCaffrey on the notoriety, going to the 49ers with a kid reporter.
You know, I have to listen to your iPod fire up every time I get in the car, and I swear it's like at least 7 out of 10 times it's a Weird Al song.
What's wrong with Weird Al? Don't be a hater. Andre Reed for the Bills, Chad Johnson, Koo, Henry, Jalen, and AJ Terrell for Atlanta to wrap up that box.
Yesterday it was something about sauerkraut.
That 238 loves that song. Albuquerque 238 by Weird Al. I think that's his favorite Weird Al song.
I kind of like that one because I used to live in Albuquerque.
Empty box.
And I do like sauerkraut, to be fair.
That's right. Weird Al doesn't. Ben Sinnott for the Commanders on the debut. Wrong way. There's a Laporta, Shaq Thompson, Kyron Williams, Michael Pratt for the Packers, and a Kittle on the Epic Performers. Everyone but you, Kittle.
I want a new duck. Do I know that one? You gotta have that one.
Oh, yeah.
I want a new duck.
That is a good one, J-Mac. Need some Ravens, huh? All right, let's see if we can get some. We can make Ravens appear.
It's been named and claimed.
Schultz, Hubbard,
Well, it's been named.
Justin Jefferson, Christian Kirk, Renardo Green for the 49ers, and Brian Mitchell for the Eagles.
Yep, be claimed.
I think you're required to root for a guy named Renardo. How do you not root for that guy? Jahan Dotson, Swift on the National Pride, going to the Bears. Trey McBride, Kelsey, Mr. Thibodeau, and Kyler Murray on the notoriety. He gave it his all. He gave it his all the other day.
You know, you should take your 80s playlists and publish them as like Nice Guys 80s favorites. And then you can hear them.
I'm going to have an original CD. Bass. Bass with my Honeycomb song remix. Rich Gannon, Bland, Derwin James, Byron Murphy for Seattle, Derrick Henry on the Epic Performers for Baltimore, and Chris Jenkins for the Bengals. All right, still plenty. Oh, we're not even done with this box. We're almost halfway through these mosaics. Kyle Hamilton, Jordan Love, Russell Wilson, Jalen McMillan for Tampa Bay, Shaq Thompson on the mosaic for Carolina, Brandon Ayuk on the Elevate for the 49ers, and a kid reporter. Blake Corum on the debut, going to the Rams. Why am I always going the wrong way now? There we go. Ben Coates, J.C. Horn, Jalen Ramsey, Geno, and Keenan Allen for the Bears. All right.
J-Mac, you'd love listening to music around here. Nice Guy and I have made Amazon Music playlists for all the best songs from every year, from what, 1974 all the way through 96. Awesome stuff.
One day I'll get to 97. But not today. It does take a while. All right. Seems like the first pack usually has it. DeAndre Swift for the Bears on the National Pride. Jonathan Cooper, Ed Oliver, Jamari Thrash for the Browns. Byron Young for the Rams on the Mosaic, and a Mike Evans for Tampa Bay on the Elevate. All right. Come on. We need some Patriots, some Ravens. Quay Walker, Cole Kmet, Josh Allen, Josh Jacobs, Michael Hall for Cleveland. Cleveland's starting to heat up. And Olave for the Saints.
Better late than never, right?
It's never too late to heat up.
Sometimes it's too late.
Never. Rich Gannon, Blake Corum on the debut. Tyson Bagent, Jonathan Taylor. Whoa, look at that. Nice silver Xavier Worthy going to Mr. Primo. Nice. And there's a Zay Flowers on the notoriety for Baltimore. Ben Coates, Buckner, Garrett, Mark Andrews, Luke McCaffrey going to Washington, and Randall Cunningham for the Vikings. Not the Viking QB we're looking for, though. Jesse Bates, PS2, Laporta, Keon Coleman for Buffalo. There you go, Buffalo. Xavier Worthy on the Mosaic. Xavier Worthy, you're going to have the whole collection of them. And Austin Eckler on the Touchdown Masters for Washington with a kid reporter. Hey, what's up, DJ? Josh Allen, National Pride, going to the Jags. Carson, Milano, Thompson, Schultz, and Braylon Trice for Atlanta. Falcons need some love. All right, well, we'll just go down the list here. Right down the row. Empty box. Come on. Hey, look at there. Michael Penix on the debut. Atlanta needed some of that. Chuba, Diggs, Singleton. Andre Sweat for the Titans. And Derrick Henry for Baltimore on the Touchdown Masters. Titans have been quiet. Jamar, Wilson, AR, Deshaun Watson, Jordan Travis for the Jets, and Jaden Reed for the Packers. I always think he looks kind of like an alien there.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
A little bit like an alien.
a little bit.
And I like Jaden Reed. He went to Michigan State, so I'm not just picking on him.
All the best aliens, dude.
That's right. John Taylor. Puka on the National Pride for the Rams. Lawrence Kirk needing some work. Cortland Sutton and Cooper Kupp on the notoriety for the Rams.
Working at the car wash.
At the car wash. Working at the car wash. I don't know. Kirk Cousins a little old to be going for that assistant manager job at the car wash. Drew Brees. Roquan, Curtis Samuel, Marshawn Nealon for the Cowboys, waking up. Christian McCaffrey on the notoriety, and Aaron Jones for the Vikings. No, I get them by the case. This is half of a case. Jalen Johnson, Trevor, Jaden Reed, Fashanu for the Jets, DeAndre Hopkins for the Titans, Debo for the 49ers on the Epic Performers, and a Kid Reporter. Tom Flores on the Hall of Fame for the Raiders. Egan, Prescott, Moore, Josh Downs, and Jonathan Allen for Washington. That was kind of a dud pack. All right, we need a hit now. Let's go. Cooled off after the hot start. Empty box. Amon-Ra on the National Pride for Detroit. Jack Campbell, ETN, Big Play Slay. Junior Colson for the Chargers. And Derrick Henry on the Epic Performers for Baltimore. I feel like we've gotten 10 Derrick Henrys. Zeke, Derrick Henry, Hoyer, Fred Warner, Jared Verse for the Rams, and Jelani Woods going to Indy. I mean, it could be, but usually there's more than that. Scary Terry. Brock Bowers. I think that's our first Brock Bowers on the debut for the Raiders. Take that. Mr. Gibbs, Christian Gonzalez, Chris Jones, and Jamar Chase on the Elevate for the Bengals. Jeffrey Simmons, Chuba, Aaron Rodgers, Kamari Lassiter for the Texans, Jamar Chase on the Elevate, and Taysom Hill for the Saints. Yeah, the problem with a half case, and we had one, the first half case I did, we didn't have any of the hits in it. It made me sad. But that's life with half a case. Stephon Diggs, Jamar Chase, Debo, Brendan Rice for the Chargers, Jacob Cowing on the Mosaic for the 49ers, and okay, Jaden Daniels, you can show up anytime. And Kid Reporter. Right. It really is true. I figured it'd be okay with that, Steve. I can't do Primo's okays, though, because I always just end up sounding like Mr. Mackey. James Cook for Buffalo on the National Pride. Jordan Whitehead, Michael Wilson, Kendrick Bourne, Rashi, and Mark Brunell for the Jags. Okay. Yeah, Curtis, you might be onto something there. I suppose I could swap out the hobby box for 10 more blasters.
Mrs. Wise Guy might object to that much.
Well, that's true. You know, this is a lot of cards, and Mrs. Wise Guy does the sorting and sleeving on most of them. So, yes, a full case is over 700 cards. Yes, she's not a fan of that. Brock Purdy on the National Pride for the 49ers. Franklin, Delpit, Swift, Kalen Bullock for the Texans, and Joe Burrow on the notoriety. Quite a game he had yesterday. He's trying to make the playoffs. They should have tried a little harder, a little earlier maybe, though. Be a little easier. Yes, show some mercy for Mrs. Wise Guy. Right? A divisional case break. Ow! Coop, Goff, Pittman, Cooper, Brian Thomas for the Jags, and Jared Goff on the National Pride. He's taking us all the way. Look at that. The American flag right behind him. Jared Goff.
Let's hope so.
Mike Evans, Bill Parcells for the Giants, Taylor Rapp, Hutchinson, Josie, and Malik Neighbors on the Mosaic Elevate. We'll take that. Take that, Giants. Right. Yeah, if they just didn't wait till the last second, the 11th hour to try to make the playoffs, they wouldn't be in this mess needing help and craziness to get in. I'm rooting for him, though. Had me up. Thought we were getting a Jenny there. Font, CJ, Will Anderson, Javon Baker for New England, Raheem Mostert on the touchdown masters for Miami, and Joe Alt for the Chargers. Joe Burrow, Kyler Murray, Hendrickson, Jalen Polk for New England, Josh Allen on the Mosaic for Buffalo, and Dwight Freeney, Epic Performers for Indy, with another kid reporter. They're not skimping on the kid reporters this year, I'll say that. That's true. There's worse teams to be than the Bengals right now. Ben Sinnott for Washington on the debut. John Dotson, Drake London, Jalen Thompson, Jarrett Stidham, and Josh Downs for Indy. One more blaster to go. Come on, don't leave us hanging now, Mosaic. Don't leave us hanging. Empty box. Oh, man. I hope they're always in the first pack. Kyron Williams on the National Pride for the Rams. Cole Kmet, Buckner, Ayuk, Fuaga for the Saints, and Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Elevate. Miracles happen in the NFL. They happen. The Lions, it only took like 50 years, but they got a miracle. This season is a miracle. Myles Garrett, Jesse Bates, Max Crosby, Sauce Gardner, Marshawn Lloyd for Green Bay, and Singleton for Denver. Levante David, Terrell Owens on the Hall of Fame for the 49ers, PS2, Kobe Turner, Highsmith, And Malik Neighbors on the notoriety. All right. Baker, Milano, Harrison Smith, Xavier Worthy for KC, Mr. Mahomes on the Touchdown Masters for KC, and a Puka.
You know what to say around here. Beats Baker.
What?
Beat it, Baker.
Beat it, Baker.
How do you say Baker?
Oh, that was
Beat it,
not
Baker.
that Baker.
Oh,
That was a different Baker.
there he had the same name.
That was a different Baker. Nick Chubb, Bijan, Trayvon Walker, Bucky Irving. That's our first Bucky. Mark Andrews for Baltimore on the Mosaic. Emmett Smith for Dallas on the Touchdown Masters. And another Kid Reporter. Oh, hey, Primo, you're sounding like Will Levis in a Mayo commercial. Keep your quarterbacks dreamy. Latu for Indy on the debut. Bobby Wagner for Washington. Marvin Mims, Singletary, Gus Edwards, and Malik Neighbors again. He just keeps showing up. Which brings us to this. I got to bust out Jared Goff, the 1/1 Prism check down rookie. Will help us with this.
Whatever.
Best card ever. Courtesy of one Bobby Dalton. Empty box. Here, there we go. All right, good luck, everybody. Let us begin. Starting off with a little Najee action for Pittsburgh. On the base. Look at that, Cowboys. Cowboys have been waiting and waiting and waiting. A little Deuce Vaughn action. 189 out of 299. Dallas. Yeah, Brody, I've enjoyed the Zenith. Oh, look at that beauty. Sam Laporta. Oh, look at that. I believe in that out of 23. It is 20 out of 23
That's nice.
for the Lions. Who grabbed those Lions today? Rob Nealon. Nice hit, Rob. Yeah, we approve of that around here. Sam Laporta out of 23. Yeah. We approve. We approve. Oh, a little AR action going to Indy. And that's numbered 38 out of 50 for the Colts. That is Jimmer. There you go, Jimmer. That's right. We approve. We approve. What else do we got here? Come on, get off of there. There we go. We got a Thunder and Lightning, Deshaun Watson, Nick Chubb for Cleveland. Cleveland getting a little love. And last but not least, Josh Downs, 39 out of 50 on the artist proof. Also going to Jimmer. And stick around for a second, guys, because I'm going to give you a treat.
Treat.
A treat.
Should take cookies in.
Well, no, not exactly. I can find it. There it is. All right. Since we only got that honeycomb, this is going out to one of you guys. Appreciate you guys. So, give me a second.
Oh, that means I have a job to do.
That's right. Mrs. has a job to do. So, appreciate you guys. You guys know how much I appreciate you. That's out of my PC. Since we only got that, throwing that in for you. Because I care. Who else does that? Come on. Nobody offers more for less. Okay. Mrs., pick us a winner. Good luck, everybody.
All right, let's see who today's lucky winner is going to be. I'm feeling like maybe this one. Falcons.
Atlanta. Who grabbed Atlanta today? Rob Nealon. Rob, it's your lucky day, buddy.
Rob seems to have pretty good luck when I pick those cards, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Rob. Your money, Rob. Your money. Congrats. And I'll do a quick recap, guys. Appreciate you guys. I'll probably be doing something Tuesday morning. New Year's Eve morning, I'll have something going on. But we had the Matt Stafford on the honeycomb. Josh Downs out of 50 for Indy. Thunder and Lightning for Cleveland. Indy AR out of 50. Sammy Laporta auto out of 23 for Detroit. Deuce Vaughn for the Cowboys out of 299 RPA. Najee. Malik Neighbors on the debut. Malik Neighbors on the notoriety. Malik Neighbors on the elevate. Jaden Daniels notoriety. Michael Penix debut. Xavier Worthy silver. Jaden Daniels notoriety. Marvin Harrison notoriety. Caleb Williams debut. At least the QBs showed up today. Rome on the notoriety. Tagovailoa Jr. on the auto. Tongue-tied. JJ. Caleb. Justin Jefferson rookie. Herbie rookie. Jalen Hurts rookie. Jalen Hurts on the Omega rookie. Jordan Love. Herbie rookie. Tua rookie. Jordan Love rookie. Tua on the Prism Black, which I like. And Rob getting the Malik Neighbors money card. Yeah, appreciate you guys.